Hello. Oh my gosh. Okay, so today I just got the feeling to read in a little different way. So this is going to be the relationship between a Pisces and an Aquarius, okay? So this can be romantic, platonic, co-workers, friends, whatever it is. We're going to get to the bottom of why things have, or we're going to see what the energy has been bringing for you guys, and see kind of how things are progressing. Maybe if there's some things that I'm seeing that's cautionary that I need to bring up, I'll see why it happened, how you can fix it. So let's just get started, okay? So we're going to go past, present, and future. Past, present, and future. We start off in your past. The aura of this relationship was 9 of Cups, okay? So definitely good energy, very loving, very comfortable, secure, content, just happy with the way that things are going, like very smug, okay? So it seems like you and this person have been comfortable, you know, in the past for sure. And it seems as though maybe there were some things that happened because someone was a little naive, but at the same time, it was nothing. It was just like going with the flow. It was like a new energy, kind of getting to know the person maybe. And so I feel like it was really, really good. But for some reason, we do have a Virgo coming up. So so far we have Aries and Virgo coming up into the picture in the past. But I don't think these are necessarily people. I'm thinking it's more of an energy. So what I am seeing though, there were some mishaps, just because it was a new situation. Maybe someone was feeling a little too comfortable, and it looks as though the Hermit is here. So it looks as though like someone was trying to, or had to be alone. Why did they have to be alone? Why did they have to go within themselves? Oh, it's what they wanted. A Leo is also popping up here too. So someone wanted to be alone. Someone had to find, well, I think once they went within themselves, they found what they were looking for. Whether it was answers, and they didn't have to put that much effort into it after that. Like, it seemed like things started working a little bit better, but only because there's this Tower card. So there was a big shift. Definitely dealing with the Aquarius. A big shift. So maybe the Aquarius did something that really rocked a lot of things in the relationship for sure, right? So then things just started happening really fast. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe this Aquarius even had more options. Yeah, so in the past, it seems like there were some issues with the Aquarius, maybe doing something they didn't have any business, someone getting too comfortable, someone not being cognizant of what's happening, being a little naive, which could have been the Pisces. And they had a lot of options, So that's the past, okay? So in the present term right now, 7 of Wands. So someone is definitely standing their ground. It could be both of you, but someone's standing their ground and they're like, look, it's all or nothing. I'm standing for what I believe in. And I think someone is really standing up for themselves in this position. They're standing up, but it could be both of you guys standing up for your love, standing up for trying to make it work, trying to expand, you know? But for some reason, it seems as though it's not with a person. It's not, like maybe one, excuse me, one person is trying to move forward and the other one is staying stagnant. But still, it's like this energy of emotional balance. So why aren't we moving? Why isn't there any transition happening? Okay, so we got the 3 of Cups in reverse. So it could have been a third-party issue. And when I say third-party, it could have been a person involved, maybe some past issues with cheating. Like we said in the past, it seemed to be some type of weird, passionate type of infidelity. But it could just be also that someone was putting more effort or spending more time with someone else and the other person just felt left out. Yeah, and so it seems as though this person could have been the Aquarius that was doing this, right? And it seems as though it's kind of hard for the Pisces to read the Aquarius. Like, they can't figure out where their head is at. They can't figure out what's going on. And with this happening, it's almost like even if you try to communicate, it doesn't go well at all. It just doesn't. And I feel like this Pisces is trying to get closure or maybe clarity on the situation, but it's like it's just not working communication-wise. And I feel like it's on the end of the Aquarius. They're not being very expressive, or at least not as expressive to the Pisces as the Pisces would like. But, you know, Aquariuses are very detached kind of naturally, and they have a certain way of expressing themselves, definitely. And I know you know that for sure. But as a Pisces, it's almost like maybe you need more or you're demanding more. But the Aquarius just isn't, it doesn't have that to give. So how will we get closure? How could we fix the situation in the present? Because it seems like there's something worth fighting for, but it's almost like one person is fighting and the other person isn't. How do we fix this situation? So someone's going to have to definitely let their pride go. That's what we're seeing here. Someone's going to have to let their pride go, but who has to do that? It could be you, Pisces. Maybe you have to get a little bit vulnerable. Maybe you have to trust this person now. And I know it sounds kind of contradictory, but if you're in a situation anyways, maybe you're the person that's like nitpicking a lot of stuff and this person isn't responding because they're like, I'm not even doing any of that. I'm not like, that's not what's happening. Like things have changed. And so they feel like they don't have to express themselves. But you're like, you're in the position where you just have to, if you're going to be a part of it, you have to trust the situation and hope it works out correctly. Otherwise, you're going to push them away anyways. So, but it takes a lot of courage to be able to do that. But in the future, we have the Pisces card here. So things could slow down quite a bit for you guys. But I do feel like maybe a Pisces is going to, they could be on their own, or this Pisces is really going to sit back, relax, and just observe. I definitely see that happening. You could just be like, okay, look, we're just going to let it happen the way that things may, let things fall into place, and we're just going to see how things happen. And I do like to see this. There seems to be benefit with this. So what is going to be observed? What are we observing in the future for this relationship? Okay, so it definitely could be an ex situation. So Pisces, you could be moving on. Maybe you feel like you just couldn't deal with the issues. This is the X card here. So it seems as though maybe, and this is definitely an Aquarius here, this King of Swords. So maybe it's like you're moving on because you just realize they can't emotionally give you what you're looking for. And so it's something that you should have left anyways in the past, but now you're definitely moved on from it because you feel justified in this. And I think you're just done with waiting for things to change, okay? It seems like things are just not changing. And so you may have all the things to move on, but it was just really, really hard to, because there's family involved, maybe there's connections involved that you're not ready to get rid of, but it just isn't working. It's too much fighting that goes into trying to save something that just won't work. And emotionally, it makes you go crazy. You feel like you don't have control of anything. And then you could be having just lies. It's not clear anymore. So yeah, in order to have the blessings here, you probably are just going to have to either sit and watch things fall into place or move on and be a Pisces who is single. And the Aquarius will be an ex in the future. That's what I'm seeing. So, or someone that you leave in the past. So yeah, that is it for the Pisces and Aquarius connection, relationship. I do think it's going to take a while for everything to play out, but at the end of the day, if it isn't working and you can't get what you want out of this person, then yeah, so be it. I definitely think it's just a matter of the way that you and this person communicate. It just doesn't really mesh. But then again, you know, everyone has different placements. This is just sun signs. But I don't know. I feel like this is just a situation where it's just a little kind of just not doable, just because the other person, whoever it is, whether it's the Aquarius or the Pisces, they're just not able to give the other person the communication that they're seeking. And that's just what it is, you know. And you can only wait so long for someone to do something without blowing their head off. So I definitely think this is worth looking into. If you're having issues with that relationship, or if you want to go deeper and you heard something that resonated and you're like, oh my gosh, that's what's happening, email me at lovefromleo@gmail.com so you can get you a personal private love reading. We can really get to the nitty-gritty of everything, and I can get a little bit more specific, a lot more specific, because I can get your placements and their placements and how things are set up and all of that good stuff, and we can get to the bottom of some things. And honestly, I feel like a lot of you are looking for the honesty and the truth behind what really went wrong, and we can get that going as well too. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.